All right, Mike, we're 1 minute to post here for the Grade 1 Cotillion Stakes at Parx, $1 million purse. And we could see the winner or a couple fillies from this race head off to the Breeders' Cup Distaff. Looking at the board here, Secret Oath, the Kentucky Oaks winner, is the favorite at 3-2. I know she was your top pick, but can you play her to win at 3-2?
No, I mean she's a deserving favorite here. I think she's getting a big time class drop simply because Nest isn't in this race. Tough second places to Nest twice in the last two races here for Secret Oath. This is a better spot. She should get a decent trip, but the way this Parx track has been playing, where you have to be on or near the lead to be able to win, and now having her coming from off it, I mean this just seems like a tall task here for Secret Oath to get it done at that type of price at 3-2. So she's my top pick, but I'm not going to bet her at this number.
Horse that I liked on top all the way at the rail, Green Up for Todd Pletcher was 6-1 on the morning line. She's 3 to actually now down, just as I said, that dropped down to 5-2 here. Still 5-2 would be the second best price she's been since she's been with Todd Pletcher. So do you like Green Up at all, or are you worried about the speed that's in this race?
I actually do like Green Up. Green Up should sit a nice trip here. You should see Society, the 9, and the 2 horse Adair Manor both go, and the 1 should sit kind of right behind them. Same with the 7, the other Pletcher horse in here. From a price perspective, Goddess of Fire at 20-1 surprised me. I was expecting Goddess of Fire that 8-1 range, so I think there's some overlay money there on Goddess of Fire.
Yeah, Goddess of Fire, I think not to win, but definitely to hit the board to spice up your exotics would be a good one. Society, that was a gun runner move. And with Florent Geroux aboard, the daughter of gun runner, clears very nicely. And you were right, Mike. Green Up is going to get a nice pocket trip. How about Secret Oath? She's not last. It looks like she's going to save some ground. That's good to see.
Yeah, I mean, she's going to get a decent trip here. Like you said, not last, but we'll see what happens when she's got to try and weave through some of this traffic. I like the idea of just sending the 9 here, right? I mean, this is how you're going to win the race here if you're Florent Geroux and Steve Asmussen. You got to go right to the front, got to take it to Adair Manor. And I think Adair Manor kind of got caught here because she wanted to be in this lead. She didn't break as smoothly as you'd like. And now Society's out there. 23-1, though, is pretty quick for an opening quarter.
Well, in Green Up, I noticed didn't give Adair Manor an inch on the rail heading into the turn. So that was she had to hustle to try and even get a past Green Up there. 46-3, and it looks like Florent's going to try and let Society go now. By the way, Green Up fell all the way down to 9-5. The late money coming out here. Here comes Secret Oath. She's going to make her charge, and she's going to get a nice ground saving trip here, Mike.
A 2-1 on Secret Oath, wonderful price. I mean, if you like, that's the thing. This is what's crazy about some of this late Parx money is,
and there she goes,
and it's just like, what the heck? So it's either Society, who's out front here and speed all day has been very good, or it's Secret Oath who runs her down here in the stretch. We'll see what happens. Look how much bigger Secret Oath is. Like,
oh my goodness, yeah.
In that angle, she looks tiny, but I don't think they're going to get to Society, man. This speed has been so good here at this Parx racetrack.
Morning Machi, you talked about her right before the race started too. She's going to get second here at 45-1, a horse that's 4 for 5 at Parx, loves it. But hat tip to Society, impressive. Daughter of gun runner out of a Tappet mare, I believe is wow, that was very impressive there.
That was the track there. Let me tell you, this is what we've been seeing all day. I mean, and not to take anything away from Society, you can't close a lick right now on this track. We saw Riding with Biden go gate to wire. The 14 Shamalama that just won, or whatever the heck that horse's name is, Shamalama Ding Dong, I don't know. That horse was sitting 4 wide, and the 3 horses inside collapsed. That was the other speed horse that hung on. So you got to be forwardly placed right now. That's why I love, like, Florent Geroux. We've thrown some rocks at him. This was a very smart ride to fire out of the gate like that, get to the lead, and be able to say, okay, come get me. You all can't pass on this track. It's tough enough right now. Really smart strategy there from that race.
Yeah, it was a great effort from the horse, but you're right. All the tactics and I mean, Florent Geroux putting her in that position. Go, if you don't know what I was talking about at the start when she broke from the gate, go watch the Breeders' Cup Classic when Florent Geroux just quarter horse gun runner out of the gate, and that's what won the race for him. So, all right, let's talk about moving forward here, Mike. You do have Society winning by open links. You're saying the track has been playing to speed today, but she's now 5 for 6, and the one loss was the CCA Oaks when she had a bad break and kind of struggled from that point on. You got to think this filly's going off to the Breeders' Cup Distaff. Do you give her much of a chance against the older fillies?
Nope, this was the wedding. That's the funeral. You got 7-1 today on a speed favoring track where Adair Manor did not go out and get the job done early, which meant that she was able to get clear and comfortable on the lead. She's not getting clear and comfortable in the Distaff. I guarantee you that. That race, again, seems like it's going to be a very speed-heavy race. We'll see if Latruska ends up going there or not, but that will be another, there's a lot of speed that's signed on for that race already. So for my money, this is where you have her. Now you're not interested in her again until she gets into the right spot.
I will say, in Society's credit, the horses that took shots at her fell apart pretty badly. Green Up tried taking a shot. Well, didn't really ever get that close. Took a shot, but didn't get that close to her. And Secret Oath, your Kentucky Oaks winner, took a shot and just faded in the stretch. Secret Oath, we know Dwayne Lucas, the coach, loves to be aggressive when he's got a star. Do you assume he's going to send her off to the Breeders' Cup? Whether or not he should, you got to assume that's where she's headed.
Yes, I think she is. She's clearly the second best 3-year-old filly in the country right now. That's the thing. Like, this race to me is almost a draw line through it. She ran into Nest twice. The first time she ran into the Nest, it wasn't fair because she had to press Nest. We talked about that, and she never really had a chance. The second time, she ran big and just was beaten by a better horse. Look, let me ask you this. If there is a ton of pace and that race collapses, what horse do you want besides Nest and Secret Oath? They're two great horses for that specific setup that we were just talking about in the Breeders' Cup Distaff.
Yeah, the one that happened last year, they would be absolutely perfect for those spots. And actually, Malathat almost got the job done.
No,
I will say with Secret...
No mentioning about that.
Last year, Malathat.
No.
No Malathat. You know what we're talking about. Go back and find our Breeders' Cup Distaff breakdown from the 2021 Breeders' Cup. You'll find out why Mike doesn't want to talk about that horse that we won't name. Secret Oath, I am a little worried now that I think about it. She didn't change leads in this stretch, and I'm worried that sometimes that's a sign of a tired horse, and she has had a long campaign. The way that she looked in this stretch, the more I think about it, I don't know that I want her in the Distaff, but you're right. Nest is the queen of this division. And definitely the 3-year-old fillies. I think the fillies and mares, but it's exciting. Who do you like for the Breeders' Cup Distaff? Let us know down in the comments section below. Give us your thoughts on the race. Hit like before you leave. Subscribe to racingdudes.com and youtube.com/racingdudes. We'll see you at the track.